Welcome back to WoTRAR Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. It's the French Tier 8 premium medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Live Oaks and it's under the command of Citron01, and he's attempting to 3 markets. Alongside him is his usual platoon mate Zach01 in the Tourvan. Well, this deadly little Tier 8 is actually a bit of a mongrel because it's a combination of the EBR-105 turret and the Bat Châtillon 12-ton hull. So it's fairly light and it has some of the qualities you might say of a light tank in its speed, but it doesn't have the stealth qualities of a light tank. So yeah, firing on the move is not the same as firing stationary. I'm afraid, yes, you don't get that camo bonus. It does have a 105mm gun, which is capable of 360 alpha, so he's capable of doing 720 with 2-shot autoloader, and there's a 2-second delay between firing. So yeah, that 2-second delay can be kind of crucial if the enemy does get a hit on you. The hull is very, very light in front. In fact, only 14mm on the front of the hull, and 20 on the sides and rear. But it's even worse on the turret because the turret's only got 15mm at the front, 10 at the sides and the rear. So yeah, it's very, very light. Anything that hits it's more likely going to do some damage. Okay, we found one of the enemy. It appears that most of the enemy tanks haven't come down this way. And whilst the Carnarvon Action 10 appears to be engaging our Type 59, yep, it looks like Citron01's going to try and outflank him going around the other side. Zach is actually on this side of the railway track at this moment, backing up Citron01. Unfortunately, we lost the Type 59. He went in too deep and got taken out, but we found some other enemy, including an SU-101 and an IS-3A. Okay, spotted them. Oh, enemy Bourrasque. And oh, lovely shots. Well, he managed to get that one in, but he got a low roll, 341, but he's getting loads of spotting. Okay, there's the Carnarvon. He's just the other side of the railway line. I don't think he wants to come over this side, because if he does, topping that railway could be fatal for him. Okay, he's got 2 rounds ready to go. Just working out where the Carnarvon is in relation to him. He doesn't want to pop up here and suddenly get 2 rounds in the rear, or a round in the rear. Now, where's that SU-101? There's a GSOR 1008 somewhere around here as well. Just see the top of the turret of the Carnarvon. He couldn't dial in enough quickly enough to get around into him. Okay, there's the enemy Bourrasque. Can you get that guy? He's a one-shot. Oh yes! What a shot! Right into the Bourrasque. He's taken out his opposite number. And that's a major benefit because these little things are terrors. I've done loads of videos of Bourrasques getting Pools medals and Radley Walters. They are just so easy to get in this vehicle. You literally drive up to somebody, pump 2 rounds into them, and you disappear before they can do anything. Oh, and here comes the Carnarvon. Yeah, puts one in. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does. With the help of Zachar, I think, as well. So he's got his second kill of the game. And the M4Y has decided to come over this side as well. TNH up ahead. I don't think we want to go after him, but can he get a shot into those guys? The SU-101's looking in this direction. Oh, he got the kill! So that's 3 kills now. Pop the reload. Well, he didn't actually pop the reload, I think. Well, did he fire? Yes, he did fire at the second one, but didn't get it on. We're 2 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. They've pushed out of the city and they're heading in our direction of our cap. You can just see the defender. He's trying to make up his mind. Does he go for the Ferdinand or the defender? He's going to go for the Skoda. I think that did hit. Is he going to pop the reload? Yes, he does. Okay. The thing about this tank is to stay mobile. You don't want the enemy to get a stationary barrage sitting there doing nothing. Mainly because, of course, it's that thin armor. It will take damage. And the TNH was taken out by Zaka. He's getting good backup at the moment. Oh, well, we took that one in the tracks from the SU-130PM. And the kill shot goes to the M4Y, the Yo tank. Okay, where's Zaka? There he is. He's lost a lot of health. And the enemy is now capping. And they've got a lot of forces. It's no small contingent's gone to our cap area. And the SU-101's coming back with us. There's the Borsig. Now, can we get a shot on that Borsig? We've got time. They've just lost their defender. He's trying to tell that guy. Oh, beautiful shot there into the guard. Wiped him out. 1 round. So that's 4 kills now. He's going to cross over. Yes, but they stopped capping. I'm wondering if this is no cap kill all, because there's 6 on the enemy team and there's only 4 on ours. We can't see who was in the cap over there. Just outside our view range. Just got half of the cap in view. Here comes Zaka. He's coming back as well. There's the Ferdinand. Okay, can we get around into him? Oh, it ricocheted off. Zaka got around into him. And the second one doesn't count either. We see 111-1 FT's going to have a go. Standard reload, 21.54 seconds. And oh, Zaka just got taken out by the GSOR 1008. We're just waiting for the reload and then we'll deal with him. 1 shot! Excellent, and he pops the reload straight away, so he's got a maximum of 2 rounds ready and ready to go. Well, the enemy doesn't seem to be capping, but they've still got a 2-to-1 of, well, it's not a 2-to-1 advantage, it's 5 versus 3 now. I have the feeling that Citron01's decided that he wants to put a bit of pressure on the enemy by making more of them pull away from our cap area. If he makes them think that we're going for their cap, well, they might try to come back and get a reset. He's doing that trick again, using the late, going down deep in here in defilade. The enemy can't see him approaching until it's too late and he's almost upon them. No 6th sense, no, nothing. Just trying to see where that... Oh, he's been proxy spotted. And he puts one into the IS-3. Takes another round from the IS-3. Doesn't kill him. It's the IS-3A as well. The premium one. This is annoying. So he's taken 1 round. Actually, the other round didn't pen. It wasn't him. Oh, but there's the second one. And that did pen. Can he get him? It's a 1 shot. Wouldn't take much. He's popping up again. Here we go. Missed him with the first one. Got him with the second one. Lower plate. That's a high. That's the top gun. But the enemy's decided to cap again. Now it's 4 versus 3. I think they feel threatened. They've lost the tank that was guarding their cap area. And now we've got to deal with this Ferdinand. Okay. We get him. 1 in. Second one to kill. Didn't get him. And it says armor not hit again. Yeah, that's one of the most silly things that Wargaming brought in when they said armor not hit. We know we hit it. All you're saying is armor not penetrated. Okay, IS-3. It's going to take more than a few shots to take him down. In fact, it's going to take 3 shots at the very least. But he got 1 in. So he just needs another couple to finish him off. It's going to take a high roll on both as well. He's below the alpha for 2. Whoever's capping, well, they're working on the basis that the enemy, our guy's going to be stopped by the Borsig, who's way down in the south. He's on the railway line. There's the Skoda. Okay, dial in, make it certain. Well, he's got a defender now because he reset that one, and now we can get the IS-3. Puts one in, but he can't finish him off with just 2 shots. In fact, now it's going to take 2 shots, I should think, maybe, after this reload. Okay, he's got the bush on his favour. The enemy can't see him. There's the Borsig on the railway line. Where are you, IS-3? There you are. Pulls back for the bush mechanic. One in. Oh, he hit the tracks again. Okay, he's a 1 shot. 2 left on the enemy team. Oh, and the kill shot came in from the Wizzy 111 1FT, meaning that the Ferdinand is the last enemy tank, and he's got 20% of the enemy hit pool. This is for the game. Yeah, Amarak! Blew him to pieces. He knows he did this one. Well, that was a fun game, and that was an ace tanker game for Citron01 in the Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. It's really difficult to get ace tankers because so many people have this tank, they play it well, and to get an ace tanker you really have to excel. He did excel in this one. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 9. He got a demolition expert because he blew the last enemy apart. The Ferdinand took a round to the Amarak and exploded. And out of the Epic and the Battle Heroes, he picked up a Radley Waters for getting 8 kills. That last kill was his 8th. He also got a defender when he killed the Skoda T56, the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, at least 20% of the enemy hit pool. And finally, a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Let's have a look at team score. Easily got the highest damage in the game, 5,094 to Citron01. The second highest damage was the Scorpion on his own team with 3,140. 3,129 went to Zaka1 in the Bofors Torvan. He was giving good support, but unfortunately he did get taken out by that GSOR. Well, he didn't see the guy coming in. He does have an autoloader, so he was able to get Zaka when he wasn't prepared. So let's have a look at kills. 8 kills to Citron01. The next highest being the Skoda T56 and the GSOR 1008, both got 3 kills apiece. And third was the M4Y with 2 kills, and the Object 252 Defender and STG Guard on the enemy team. Zaka managed to get 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, it's, yes, Citron01. He's got top in all 3 columns again. 1,836 out of that game. 962 went to the defender on his own team, and you saw Zaka won. He picked up 3rd place with 942, not far behind. Citron01 fired 27 rounds in that game, 22 direct hits on the enemy, 18 penetrations. It's got a lovely penetration value, that 105mm. Standard rounds will go through 190mm of armour, so even on some of the toughest tanks, they will still pen. 5,094 hit points of damage, of which 2,339 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see a fair amount of damage done at long range. 3 hits received from the enemy. 2 of those were pens, 1 non-penetration. Yes, the 2 pens, both from the IS-3A, who managed to catch him in a position where he could get the shots in. He got an unlucky low roll when his second shot didn't kill the IS-3A, and he had to circle around to get that reload in. And during that time, of course, the IS-3A was able to get a second shot in. 4 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles engaged and damaged, and 8 enemies killed, 2,704 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 104,805 credits from the game, 78,604 from personal reserves, 47,162 from battle payments, a grand total of 298,695 credits for 10 minutes work. And after repair and ammunition resupply, even though he did use some premium ammo, in fact quite a lot of premium ammo because he was only carrying the APCI, he's working towards his 3rd mark, he still made a massive profit of 175,925 credits for the battle. 1,836 base, times 2 for the first victory, 1,377 from personal reserves, 275 for this being a premium vehicle, and 413 for playing in a platoon. Took away 7,573 experience points altogether, so pretty devastating game for Citron01 to get a Radley Walters ace tanker in the Bourrasque. But he's still working towards his third mark, and this is one of the most difficult tanks, the third mark, because it's so popular. Let's have a look at the second battle. In the second battle, we've got Citron01 on the south spawn of Prokhorovka. Okay. Let's hope this is the last battle he's got with 2 marks on this barrel. And from now on it's 3 marks. Well, he seems to be jockeying with that LTTB, who kind of did the pits manoeuvre on him and fishtailed him there. I think the LTTB's after the spotting and doesn't really want Citron01 getting to see the enemy first, and he has seen the enemy first. Or at least he saw a black dog. This is certainly going to annoy that LTTB, but he needs to be annoyed, because you don't do that to your teammates to try and deliberately fishtail them. Now, there's no Arty in the game, so he doesn't need to worry about lingering here at the centre line. Normally it would mean that there'll be Arty rounds on the way in. Going for the spotting bush. Now, as you've seen before, he's carrying mostly APCR, only 2 rounds of HE. Been spotted again. Really helpful, this thing's got a 62km top speed. Oh, Type 59 up on top of the hill, and he knows he's been seen. Nice, that's 1 in. Low roll. Oh! As he dived off the cliff. Well, that LTTB that caused problems for us earlier just got killed by the enemy Chimera. So, sucks to be you, mate. I suppose you shouldn't have been so nasty. Good shot. High roll. Second shot in, and another high roll. 740 off that one. He needs as much damage as he can get. Earning third marks is all about maximising your damage every game. I'm pretty sure Citron01 probably uses one of those mods which enables him to see how much damage he's done in any one battle and see if he's up to scratch, if he's got enough for the game. He always seems so triumphant at the end of some games because he knows he's done well. Now that black dog keeps coming up, but he's lost a lot of health. In fact, it looks like he's a one-shot now. But it's not worth going just to try and sneak up to the rock and put a round into him, because, yeah, it might get you spotted by some of the other enemy tanks and you might lose some health. Oh, spotted again. I remember when I was new to World of Tanks, I used to love Prokhorovka battles, because if I was in a light tank, something like a Lux, I would go up to the centre line and perform figure of 8, spotting everybody and then picking up all the spotting damage that was coming out of it. And some games I'd end up with absolutely masses of health. I think I saw something go down just to our left. I'm pretty sure that there's an enemy tank in that tree line. I'm fairly sure I saw a tree go down, or something go down, just as he was parking himself in the bush. There it is. It was a T-92. Oh! Kill shot! But he was spotted, so again, has to pull back just for the moment. Then he can go back into the bush. Just needs to crest the ridgeline, come up the other side. That's it. Nicely parked. The other good thing about doing this, of course, is he's going to pick up damage assist, or spotting assist, rather, if he does get some spotting damage on the Bisonte. There's half his vehicle's out the bush, though. He could be spotted from this side. I can think the reference point on one side is open. There's the... Oh! Black Dog's gone. Well, this whole team appears to be doing nothing but camping at the back. And although it's a bit, well, risky, now the Progetto's moved up to the centre line. Yeah, we took him around from an SU-130PM. I don't think that was meant for us. I think that was meant for somebody else. And we just took the shell. .494, well, it was the low roll. SU-130PM's got a 520 Alpha. One shot into the engine bay. Can he kill? Yes, he does! So 2 kills now, and he's up to 2.2k. Close to 2.3. Okay, now the enemy has crossed the railway line. That's the Orc Proto. He's got some company to do the defence though. He needs to be doing more damage. We're halfway through the game and he really hasn't got a huge amount yet, but he could get a kill here. Waiting. Oh, Scorpion trying to make it to the cap. Oh, missed with the first one. Well, he got the damage and he got some spotting assist on the Scorpion, which actually gives him a spotter badge. So he's over 1,000 spotting, 1,311. So he is performing much like a light tank actually in this game. Better than the LTTB by far. And speaking of the LTTB, the tank that killed him has just crossed into the bowl. The Chimera. It's just to the north of us. And then the Jagdpanzer tries to use the Bush Mechanic. Oh, gets one into the Borsig. Wasn't spotted. Okay, that's the non-Liberté version. Okay, the enemy Bourrasque is a one-shot. Got a bit close there. He's not been spotted by the M4, but if he fires now, he might be. Yes, he did get it in. Was he spotted? No, he wasn't. Surprising. Well, there's only 4 enemies left now. They've rather screwed the pooch, you might say, because they've allowed our team to whittle them away with their attack. Chimera's just taken a hit. He's loaded, it's locked on, and one in. Oh, kill shot goes to the CDA. I'm not sure he was happy about that, but Citron01 will probably forgive it because he got the damage. He's now up to 3.7k of damage. He hasn't got the high caliber yet, but he might get it with the next round. So he wants that AP AMX30 if he can get it. Oh, and he's being run off the CDA. Oh, he gets the kill, but he didn't get enough to get the high caliber. But he done. I think he's done it now. No, he's still not. He's still short of getting the high caliber. But that was a terrible maneuver by the AMX CDA to run him off the target like that, deliberately block him. What a thing to do. Didn't they see that he was the lead player in the game? He's got 4 kills. There's only one left. It's the Progetto 46. And here he is, one shot in. And that will give him the high caliber. And that is the end of the game. He swivels to a halt with his gun up. And he's happy. And here's the end of battle results, and that was a third mark of excellence. He did enough to mark the third mark, the most difficult tank, or one of the most difficult tanks to mark in the game. He only got a first class tanker for that game, but he got more than enough damage to keep his average high, and that popped him over the 95%. Got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 7. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 in the battle, as well as a fire effect for doing more damage to the hit points of his own vehicle. He picked up a Confederate medal in that game for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. In fact, he was acting more like a spotter than a medium tank. And in fact, actually, when the LTTB was killed, he basically took over as the best player on the team, the most versatile, to able to, well, not that the LTTB was versatile, but he was a light tank. He is a spotter, whereas the Bourrasque is not a spotter tank, it's more of a medium. And so, yes, he did an excellent job to supplant the LTTB and get his team over the finishing line. He did get the high caliber in the end for doing the most damage with those last few shots. That last shot into the Progetto, he lost the chance to get the kill on that one, but at least he picked up enough damage with that one shot to put him over the finishing line with 20% of the enemy hit pool. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. Highest damage with 4,886. The next high scorer being the Bourrasque on his own team with 3,260. And the third highest damage went to the SU-130PM on the enemy team with 2,531. When it came to kills, it was actually, yes, Citron01, he's got that one as well. 4 kills to him, 3 kills to the Bourrasque and the AMX CDA, although he was a very nasty player. Renamed user. I think I know why your name was renamed, because you have been punished by Wargaming for your actions in the past. It does sound to me like you're a nasty piece of work because you've been badly behaved. And that was certainly not a very nice thing to do, to run off a teammate who's trying to get a record and get his third mark, run him off the target the way he did. Anyway, that guy got 3 kills. 2 kills went to the Scorpion on his own team, and the Bourrasque on the enemy team, their Chimera and their Progetto. When it came to base XP, it's Citron01 again. He got 1,441 out of that game. The next highest being the Progetto on his own team with 1,081. And then came the Bourrasque with 851. He fired 20 rounds in that game. Only 20! It seems like he was firing in just about every different direction and hitting the enemy targets. 16 direct hits on the enemy, 16 penetrations. Well, he was using APCR to get the damage so he could get the third mark. 4,886 hit points of damage, not as much as he did in the previous game, but it was enough. And 3,918 of that was at more than 300 meters. So you can see he was doing a lot of long range shooting. 1 hit received, it was a penetration. I think you could see that right at the end of the battle. There was one gigantic hole in his turret, and I can't remember who actually did hit that shot, but I seem to recall it was the enemy tank he was going after at the center line. I'll have to look back through the replay to see which one it was, but it certainly, he got that as he was running down that target. 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 1,429 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 92,303 credits from the game, 65,000 from personal missions payout, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables took away a profit of 92,639 credits. 1,441 XP, 216 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,378 experience points altogether. So third mark on his Bourrasque. Again, it makes him a deadly player in the game, but whenever people see that third mark on the Bourrasque, they'll know, oh, we've got a real winner on our team. And if the enemy sees it, they're going to go, oh no, we're going to lose this one. But well done to Citron01 and his Bourrasque. We've got some more replays coming up from Citron01, so do stick around on our channel. I think a few more, but we've got other 3-mark games from other people, not just them, not just Citron01. So please do stick around, and we'll be along soon. Thanks for watching.